Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we would be doing a live project on the basis of Netflix database. And like once I have prepared a data set as well for you, that consists of 5 tables. So that we will be discussing more as the video goes by. The agenda would be we would be explore the data with the help of SQL with the data set which is Netflix data set. So everyone know what the Netflix does that. So it is like that's a streaming platform where there are different sort of movies and you can watch. So every time we have a movie ID, genre ID, right? So different sort of informations are there on the Netflix data set, right? So we would be diving on the same data set. So I have comprised of the 15 SQL questions, which comprise of easy to medium would be a 10 questions, and like the next 5 questions would be a hard-based question, right? So we would be doing every 15 questions, and so once that would be done, then we would jump to a Power BI dashboard where we would draw the insights on the basis of what our data set look like, right? So we would be tracking the KPIs that which KPI is the important for us, right? So we would be driving and we would be giving that information on the basis of Power BI as well. So without wasting our time, let's move to the agenda, what the agenda looks like, right? So I will give you the exact link also, like how you can access the data set of mine, what I have given you. So that is so in the table it comes. So we have a table of 5 tables exactly in a for the Netflix, which consists of movies, Netflix movies. So it consists of movie ID. We have a title. We have genre. This is the release year. This is the duration, what is the time of that movie or any kind of episode, and this is the average rating. So this is a movie data set, right? Let's just say it. And then we have a subscription data set. So it gives you the information on the basis of how many members have taken the subscription for the Netflix, right? So every time if you are enrolled to any of the subscription for the Netflix, it will ask you for the basis of monthly charge, yearly charge, and a 3 month charge, which is a quarter charge. So that is the data which we have given, which is a subscription ID. This is a user ID, which user have taken the, this is a plan type on the basis of which plan they have basic standard. This is a standard date, like, I'm sorry, the start date when was the plan start for that user. This is the end date when was the user end the plan with the Netflix, and this is the payment status, whether the payment was paid or is pending, right? So you can say some of the pending and some of the paid, right? So that is a subscription data set. Then we have a reviews data set. So review is whenever you watch a movie, you need to give the review as well on the basis of your like movie or episode, right? So that is a review ID which user have like given the review, right? And this is the movie ID. This is a rating. This is the review text, means which what kind of reviews they have given, right? So you can see that each movie have a review, like game record, quickly pretty or something, everyone government, like something on the basis of good review, right? So it can be anything, like it is according to the movie which they want, right? Fast special house skill, or maybe any review text they have given. And this is a review date, on which date they have given the review. So this is a review data set. Then we have a Netflix watch history. So every time, whenever you watch a Netflix episode, you can either watch on the phone, tablet, TV, laptop, right? So each IDs record every time, and each watch IDs or every time record. For example, if I am watching episode first time on the phone and then I'm switching to the laptop, so there would be a different watch ID that I am first time watching on the laptop and then I'm moving to the uh, phone, right? So these two have a different watch ID, right? Watch ID would be different, but movie ID would be the same because you are watching the same movie on the different platform. That would be the uh, a movie ID, right? So that is a user ID which user have watch ID, and that is a watch time. What is the time they have watched particular movie? This is a watch date on which date they have watched, and this is a device type on which like which they have watched tablet, laptop, smart TV, mobile, something like that, right? So then we have a Netflix users. That is a main table of the customer information, right? So this we have a user ID, we have a name of the customers. This is the email ID of customers, and this is the plan which they have opted for. This is a country, and this is registration date on which date they have come to the app, and this is churn. So is churn means whether the that user is still with the Netflix or not, right? So is one means the user is still with us, and zero means the user has the churn, like they have churn with the member. So if I try to check the count of that, so let me check how many users we have. So we have YouTube U0, we have 969. That means these are the users have churn. Excuse me. And one means they have not churned. So we have close to 1032, right? So approximately 49% of the users are churned and 51% of the users are not churned, right? So let me remove the filter. Yeah. So so these would be the data set that we would be working on, and this would be the Netflix logo that I have taken from the internet, and we would be when once we are done with the SQL files, and then we would go for a dashboard, and I would using this. So yeah, let's start with our problem statement. So first of all, we need to create a database. Create database Netflix. That is a database which I am creating. Once your database is created, you need to call that Netflix database. To use Netflix, you can click on execute. So once that is completed, and then our main goal is you just need to refresh this and this Netflix. You need to import all the five tables, right? So we do the click, right click, and then we move to import the flat file. Click on next. You need to browse where the files are located. Click on next. First is Netflix movies. Click next. I won't check mark. Click next, next, and finish. Here's it. Uh, when you click on refresh, there would be a table name as Netflix movies, right? So if we need to see, we do select star from. Excuse me. Netflix movies, right? So if I say select star from this, there would be this data is already been there. Now let's import the other tables as well. We would click on task, import that file, click on next, browse, subscription, and we cannot upload two tables at the same time. We need to like upload one by one table every time, right? So click on next. So that table is already uploaded. We will click on refresh, click on tables, and here's it. Your table Netflix subscription is already being stored to our database. So we would do select star from Netflix subscription. This will be Yes, I think yeah, yeah, yeah. And also one more thing, guys, like SQL is one second, Netflix underscore oh sorry, subscriptions. And also still giving the error metric as you yes. Yes. Yeah, here's it. And also, I just need to say you one more thing. SQL is not a like Python is a text like mm, whenever you are writing the name of the column, it should be the exact same, right? In a SQL, it is not like that. So here you can see that my table name is into the lowercase. You can see that, but I have given the names in the uppercase, so it will still it will still call the information on the basis of tables. So SQL is not like you can take any in like you it is up to you how you want to read either lowercase or uppercase. So let's move to the next table. We would click on task. Again, we would do the import flat file. This is the third table we would importing it. So here's it. That is the table. Let me first of all import all the tables. So Netflix underscore reviews. That is the third table. Yes. Yeah. Next is your watch history table. Okay. Watch and Netflix watch history, right? So that is the fourth table, and the last table would be okay, sorry, Netflix users. Click next. Yes, that is also been imported. That's uh, Ingredients, right? So yeah, we have successfully imported all the tables. Now let's move to the questions that we will be solving it. So these are the questions which we would be solving. This is a medium, easy to medium. It's not a straightforward question. You can see that it's comprised of easy, medium. So these are all the medium questions. And then these are the hard questions, which comprise of lead and lag. So medium and easy can consist of the window functions, and these are the lead and lag. So I have I've given the 11 question on the basis of medium and easy, and then I have given on the basis of the hard question, right? So one second. Yeah. So first of all, we would be solving one question one by one, right? So we would be trying to solve without limit and with limit also, right? I guess my system got freeze. One second. Okay, yeah. I guess the studio is already happening. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So let's do this question now. So retrieve the most watched movies we need to give. without the limit functions. Okay. So mm. So that is a basic question. We need to use the most watched movie, right? So we have a movies table, right? Click on this and watch movie. Select, we would say, uh, movie ID. Then we would give count star because we need to check the which movie is having the most watch. We would give from Netflix movies. Do we have movie name, no? Title we have, movie ID we have. We don't have a movie name, no? But we have a movie ID, so we can do with anything. So we can get more what movie from Netflix. We can give from Netflix the review on the basis of movie ID. We can use order by because that would be order by March descending. Then once we click that, let me run this again. So you can see that every watch movie is one, right? So because that is not a duplicate data, like we don't have a differentiate movies ID. Like every movie's ID is unique. So that's why it is saying one. So that is a one, like we can have a one only, right? So it can give you a two also. So so that means in this table, every movie is watched once only, right? So yeah, that's a was question number one. Now let's do question number two, which we need to go to the what tab. Now we need to find the four most popular journal based on the watch history. So journal, right? So we would be first of all, let me go to the table movie genre, right? So in the movie table, you have a genre, right? Uh, find the most popular movie genre on the basis of the watch history. So in this, you will be joining these two tables. So let's first join, select star from Netflix movies. This we can say A, and then we will join Netflix watch history. This we can give B. So it is on the basis of movie ID, I believe. So Netflix movies has a movie ID, and yeah, this is on the basis of movie ID. So on A dot movie ID equal to B dot movie, right? So first of all, let's check whether the table has joined. Yeah, so table has joined. Now we would use our query as a filter, which filter we need. So it is saying find the most popular movie genre based on the watch history, right? So genre we would take first of all genre, which is sorry, one second. Genre, just genre, and then we would take the count of user ID because it is basis on the basis of user, right? So user ID, count of user ID. This is used as websites. Then we would be using profile. because we use a aggregated function, right? So we would be doing a group by on the basis of gender, and then we would do order by what are used differently, right? So it will give you, so you can see that comedy we have total of 903 views, horror we have 88 views, sci-fi, action, drama, and documentary. So these are the information on the basis of five most popular movie genre on the basis of the watch history, right? Because we have this user ID coming from the watch history. So that's why we have given as a total views, right? So let's move to the third question. Third question we have identify users who watch at least 10 different movies, right? Uh, in this question, I will tell you the concept of fair and having clause also, right? Because this question comprised of group by fair and having. So I will tell you. So first, this question is identify first of all who have watched 10 different movies. So we need to go for a first ever only different movie. Identify users who have watched at least 10 different movies. So we have, first of all, let me go for a movie. So we have movie ID, we have title, okay, okay, so the ocean. Okay. So select, first of all, we say movie ID because we need to identify user who actually give movie, right? So here we don't have a movie name, but movie ID and movie name is the same thing, right? So you are each movies have a different ID, right? And you are giving uh distinct movies ID, right? Okay, identify users. Okay, so we would say distinct. So movie ID have a same column, right? So each movie will have a each like because we have checked already like movie IDs having same now. We would say move one second. I guess we need to we need to first of all join this table because watch yeah Netflix users have a we need to join this table. Netflix users have a user ID and Netflix movies have a movie ID. But in a watch history, we have a user ID. So here, we need to like join movies with the watch history first, and then take out the count of the user. I'm sorry, count of the movie. So each user ID. First of all, let's join the table, right? So we would be first taking the information. First table would be on the Netflix movies. This would give A. We would be giving join, uh, and the user is on the basis of my Netflix watch history, right? So here user ID. Uh, Here I am not taking users because in users we don't have a that movie ID. That's why I'm going for Netflix watch history. Okay, so join Netflix watch history. This is be on a dot movie movie ID equal to b dot movie ID, right? So first of all, let me go for it. Yeah, it is join. Now I need to this is now I will put the count of movie items as unique movie, unique movie. And we'll do group by user ID. Yes, so it will give one only. And we just call a movie ID, right? So this is coming from the movie table. Okay, by user ID. So yeah, it's a unique movie. I would be giving a distinct movies ID. Okay. So now it is giving who watched at least 10 different movies, right? So we would be using a having clause here. So having, it is saying having unique movies, sorry, having unique movie greater than equal to 10. Okay, one sec. So, unique movies. Having is greater than equal inverted order unique movies. Uh, what is showing error? Mm, your ID distinct to movie ID within an actual movie watch. Minus ID having count on distinct movies in greater than 10. I guess I don't need to have count now because I already done the count. I need to do count again. Having let's do one thing. I guess I can't call this. That's why it is throwing the error. So I need to use this only count of count of greater than equal 10. Let me run this. Okay, it is not giving the error. Let's do one thing. First of all, I guess we don't have a movie who have a 10 different movie because if we run this, it will give the maximum. It is six only, I believe, right? Let me check order by unique movies descending, right? So you have nine maximum, right? So we can do one thing. We can give five because logic wise the question would be same. We are just changing the number, right? So here, then now it will work because having count. So I after this question I will also explain what is the difference between having and where clause because it is basically asked in the interview questions as well. I'll explain the concept as well. So here we would do where greater than equals five. Yes, sorry. So now it will give all the movies who have greater than five. So yeah, what is the difference between where and having? So whenever we say where clause is always used when we need to filter a data. For example, I have a student table. In a student table and in a student table we have a student ID and the marks. So each student ID have a difference of mark. Like so, if we say one student ID have a 10 marks, second student ID have 20 marks. So in this query, if I say I need to filter on the basis the student who have get more than 10 marks, right? So I will say where marks is greater than equal 10, right? Because I'm using a filter, right? But in a having clause, we first do a group by. We do a aggregation group by and then we are doing a filtration. So here also if you can notice we are doing select user ID count of distinct movie IDs unique movies from Netflix movie. We are joining with a watch history on the basis of movie ID and then we are first of all making a group. So we are doing a aggregation on the basis of user ID that how many users have watched a distinct movies or unique movies, right? And then we need to filter only those user ID who have watched more than five movies. So we say having count of distinct movie IDs is greater than equal to. Hope you have like understood the basic difference between having and where. So that is a so every time where is used before group by, but having it used after group by. So having it used once we have done the aggregation, then we need to do the fi- filtrations again after group by, right? So that is a difference, right? Let's move to the next question. Question four. Rank movies on the basis of watch count for each channel, right? So here we would be taking different information on the basis of window functions as well, right? So rank movies, right? First of all, I need to rank movie by watch count within each journal. So we would be joining the table Netflix movies first. Let me join first. Let me join. So let's start from Netflix movies, right? This will call A. Join watch count, right? So we would say watch history, Netflix, watch history. This will say B, and then we say A dot in a so watch history. Sorry, when a watch history we have movie ID, and in a movies also we have a movie ID. So we would be joining on movie ID dot movie ID equal to B dot movie ID, right? So let's check whether our table is joined. Yeah, tables are joined. Now we want to give ranks, right? So every time if you give want to give rank, we would be using a aggregation function, right? So it is just like you are giving a functions on the basis of that. So so first we need to rank movie by watch count, right? So we would be using so first of all, let's take which columns we need to use. We gender we need, then we need to say movie ID. The movie ID, then we say uh, title, comma, then we need to user also need to say because that is a function. Use count of user ID, count of user ID, watch count. So this is let me do okay. Okay, I'm just gonna movie ID because movie is coming from this table. We would do the same for a dot movie ID. Let's run this. Okay, so yeah. So each movie have a watch count now on the basis of user. So I've done count of user ID as a watch count that how many users are watching. So user watch count I'm writing as user watch count, right? So 11 users watch this whose increased supply result. This is the title of the movie, right? Poor result, this is a movie ID, right? And most of the users are watching action movies more than we have a comedy, and then we have a documentary, right? General. So now we can do one thing, we can create a CTE first because we need to use this table, right? Now we would be doing select star, then we will be using a window function because we need to give rank movie ID on the basis of journal, right? So we would be giving a rank over. We need to use partition by because we need to give a movie within the each genre, right? So we give partition PRTI over partition by genre. Then we give order by watch user watch count. This is user response, right? We use as Rn and then we would wave from CTEs. This is a table that we would be taking off. Let me run this and then I will optimize my this query. So yeah, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5. So as you can see that we have a skipping also here, right? For each genre it will given. So action, uh, so if you can see that we have one, two, 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 so it will skip three, right? So two, three, four, five. Then it will jump to five. So that is a function between rank and dense rank. In a rank, it will skip its rows, but in a case of dense rank, it will not skip it, right? So let's go for a dense rank only. Because rank is skipping, right? So you can see that in the case of dense rank, it will giving the exact information of that, right? Documentary. Uh, So I would be now doing select. I would write a upper query because that information I know need. I would do select. I need to give the name because like genre, movie ID, comma, title. Then I would say user watch. Sorry, user. Let me copy. Okay. From. This is a from. I'm taking all the same information now from this table, right? Because I don't need Rn. That's why I am writing a subquery. I would give A, that's it. That I don't need to filter out, right? Because this question is not asking any filtration. If it say filtration or like top five, then we would say Rn is less than equal five. Okay. Now let's run this query. So it is saying, so this is the result that we would be showing, right? So yeah, that's it for this question. Let's move to the next question. Find users who rated the most movie. That is the next question. Users, right? So we would be taking the information from the users table. First, let's join the table. Let's start from users table. Let's um, find users who rated the most movies. Rated. Okay, we have a table in rated also, right? Reviews table. What is information is there? Okay, this is okay. Select users. Then we need a count of review ID. Find users who rated the most. So we do count of review ID, comma. We would user ID also we need, right? Find user who rated the most movie, right? And then we would using a function known as dense rank again because that is a window function. So dense rank over we won't be okay we would find user who rated the most we will do in partition by user ID order by rating I believe now or you will see no order by watch time. Order by hmm, okay, we should count this only. Counter review again. It's RN from let's review. Okay. So what this question is, we need to find the users who rated the most movies. So users, it is rated. We have a table rated, right? And we need to find the users. So user ID have given. We don't need to make a count because it is not asking for the number of users. It is asking only the user. So we have taken the user ID, and he's saying rated the most movies. So we would use a function as a dense rank. Then we are sorry, we're using a count of review ID because only on the basis of that only we need to find the user who rated the most one. So we would taking a review ID, right? Then we would be doing a group by on the basis of user ID, right? Let's run this. Yeah, it will give each user have only one rank because each. So in this column also you can see that each review is having a distinct values. So that's why it will give you the one rank. So let's count this review ID as total reviews. Total reviews. Right. So we have a total review rank. Then this is our user IDs and this is the rank, right? So that was a straightforward question. Let's move to the next question now. So question. Retrieve the first movie each user watch. Okay. We need to retrieve the first movie that each user watched. We would be using a rank function only. Here, we would make use of, let me go, wait, retrieve the first movie user watched. Nah, so watch history table we will be using. Select user ID, right? Then we say movie ID, user ID, movie ID, and then we say watch time. What time means and watch time, right? From let me go in a same query only, right? We say intense RAM over partition by user ID. Partition by user ID. Query order by launch launch should be the table. Second. So let me give this RN. Then I would take this query in a CTE. Select CTE as select star from CTE where RN equal 1 because it is saying retrieve the first movie each user watch. So let me give this information to the user. So yeah, so these are the movies. Uh, like we need to say movies. I do read the first movie where user have watched. So every time these are the user they have watched the first movie as this movie. So user ID 4 have watched this was the first movie, right? Same way 37 user ID 239 movie ID was the first movie. Let me give the title also because no title because that is not movie. No? Yeah. Excuse me. Let's go for our next question. Identify users who watch at least 3 movies in a day. Mm. We need to find the users who watch at least 3 movies in a day. So that would be again, we would be saying this table only. We need to convert actually this watch date. No, that is a day wise only. Okay. No need of conversion. So select user ID who watch at least 3 movies, right? So user ID is done. Then we say watch date. Then we count of movie ID because identify users who watch at least 3 movies. Movies only they watch. Now we need to take a movie ID count. Count. Hmm. This was okay. User ID was from. Netflix. What is the time we adding will count? Netflix watch history. Then goodbye. User ID and watch date. Let me remember. Okay. So yeah, these are the watch date. Each user ID have a one movie count on different days, right? You can see that. Uh, some has two also, I believe. Or some each that is a count of one only. So I guess it will won't give the result if I say having having count of movie ID greater than 3 because as per the result I can see will not show because it is saying identify users who watch at least 3 movies in a day. No, my users is watching 3 movies in a day. It won't show the result. You can see that. One second. Sorry. This part. It will not show the result. You can see that because I need so here also, according to the data, it is not matching. So what we can do one thing. Uh, Logic wise, it will be the same query. You can say identify users who watch at least one movie in a day, right? So one, two, three, like it is according to data. The query would be same, right? So you can say this. Now it will get result. So these are the users who watch at least one movie in a day. So you can see that this user watch in a single day. This user ID also watch in a single day, right? So different users watch a movie in a single day, right? We can do greater than 3 also, but it is according to our data. Like in the data, we don't have a 3 user who watch in a 3. So that's why I've modify greater than 1, right? So let's move to the next one. I hope you have now understood when we are using group. I'm sorry, when we are using having and when we are using group where. So in this question also, we need to identify user who watch at least one movie in a day. Once the group by is done, then we are using the having clause. If you still have a doubt, you can comment, and I can make another video of that having an where clause. Now it is saying rank user by total watch time. Rank users by total watch time. Rank user by total watch time. Right. First of all, we will be using the same table, watch time history only. Rank user. Okay. Right. User ID. comma, total watch time, right? Total watch time. Is one. Mm, okay, watch time in minutes. We would be using a sum. One second. First of all, let's do one thing. I need to do slash let's join the table. Because here I think we would be using a two tables. One is this one, Netflix watch history is A, and then we would be using a join on the which rank users. Mm, movies, I believe, Netflix movies. Netflix movies also we have a on A dot movie ID equal to B dot movie ID. Let's do this. Watch ID. This is a watch ID of this table. Watch time minutes. Duration minutes. Yeah, this I need. This is a watch time. How much watch they have watched in a single, and this is the duration that which movie they have watched for how much duration. So this is a rank user by total watch time. Total watch time. I guess we need to do some of this only because duration minutes, if they say duration, if they need a rank users on the basis of the total movie duration, right? So then we would use the duration of minutes of sum of duration minute. But here the question is we need to rank users by total watch time, right? Say say I believe then we would need to give sum of watch time minutes only, right? So we would say select user ID, or then we say movie ID, then we say watch time means. So we would doing a sum because that is the aggregation that we would be performing, right? Uh, Group by user ID and movie ID, right? So we would do not group by. Okay, and this column movie ID. So movie is coming from this table, B dot movie ID. Where also we would do B dot movie ID. So yeah. Summer was minus as total watch time, watch time means, right? So this we have done aggregation like movie ID 100, total watch time is 46 for this user ID, right? Different movies are there for the different users having the same movie ID. They are the difference in their watch time minutes, right? So we can do one thing, we can save this query in a safety because now we need to give the rank, right? Now we do select star, which user ID, comma, we use rank, right? We use right instant over partition bar ID, rank users by the total watch time, right? So we use save partition by, I believe. Okay, rank users. It's saying rank users by total watch time. I believe we don't need to use partition by because if they say rank users by genre, then we use a partition by. I'm sorry, we don't. We won't be using a partition by. We will be saying select star dense rank over, then order by this watch time total watch time minutes descending, right? As R3. Then we would say from CTE, we would run this query. So it will give you the information now on the basis of watch time minutes. Okay, how many 4986 rows are there? Across? Order by total watch time, right? Now we would do select star. I'm sorry, we won't be using select star because it will give this comma total watch time. Sorry, watch this. So, right, rank users. So the multi-part identifier B movie ID could not be. Why it is saying like this? The multi-part identifier for B could not be bound. Select user ID B dot movie ID module. Okay, sorry. We won't be. I don't know why it is saying B dot movie ID because it's saying only movie ID. Yes. So you can see now we have each user and their which movie they have watched and what was the total watch time for that movie ID. You can see this movie ID 100 have so many users have they watched. You can see that, and these are the total watch time, right? So I hope you are clear with this question as well. Let me check the video. So already 56 minutes have we have passed for this video, right? Still many things to cover. Let's take a 2 minutes break if you don't mind, guys, right? I'll be right back. I'm still here. I'm just want to have a sip of juice.
हवा कोई नहीं है भाई।
Yeah, let's deep dive for the next question now. This would be already copied the question now. Let's go for this question. We need to say identify the most watched journal per user. Straightforward question, also not so much difficult. Identify the most watched journal, right? So, journal is into the movies table, right? This table, right? And it is saying most watch. A most watched journal. Okay, it will say journal, and the same we need to because most watch and here we need to join with the Netflix watch history right now. Got it. Yeah. So same thing we would do select star from Netflix movies. A join. You can write inner join also and join also is the same thing only. Okay. So select star from Netflix movies A. We would do join on Netflix watch history. Sorry, Netflix watch history. B on A dot movie ID. equal to b dot movie ID. Right. Let me go for this table now. So yeah, we got the information. Now we need to identify the most watched journal per user. So we would say movie ID, comma, journal. Then we say watch ID and the user ID, right? User ID is, yeah. Okay, so this is movie ID, most watch, the region, okay. Movie ID, I think we need to make a count of the movie ID because it is saying most watch. So, most watch journal. Okay, one second. This is watch count we have, right? And why need to take it? Where's the ones? Okay, one second. Okay, journal. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's get this. It would be journal. This is watch ID. So user ID. Now you need to say most watched journal for the user. Right. So we have a watch time also. Now we can take the information from here. Netflix watch history. Why? Yeah. Watch time minutes, right? So we have a watch time minutes. So we can say time min from Netflix. So if we say which are the watch time minutes. Watch time minutes. So for this use user ID, this is a 151 minutes of the this watch ID and this was the journal, right? So we can take the movie ID also because then it will have the good information. That's what information we need exactly. Movie ID is in A, right? Yeah. So yeah, this move watch ID app gamma 974 user ID. This was the watch time of this movie ID. Same way for watch time 122, like how this much minutes they have spent on the watch time, and this was the movie ID. Now we need to identify the most watch unit per user, right? So we can do we can save this as CTE as right, and next we can say select star comma then flank over sorry over partition partition by journal order by user ID. Okay, as RN from city. So it will give you the information as most watch, right? So once we get we can do select because now we need to like specify which all columns we need. So we can say gen for each general action having a let me do one thing. Yes. And also here, I guess we need to do some more boss time, not for aggregation is in, but we need to have for the each user ID. No? So group by channel watch ID, user ID, right? Once that is done, then we will say user order by uh, watch minutes, right? Giving the same name, then we will say order by this. Now it will give a correct result. Okay, not group by channel watch ID, user ID, and movie ID. Okay, comma a dot movie ID. Now it will give the correct result. Yeah. So now, so what change I've done, because in the question I was doing earlier on the basis of order by user ID. So order by it won't give, because we need to say most watch journal per user. So what we need to check the result on the basis of watch time only, na? Which user have watched the most, which user have the most highest watch time, right? That's why I'm doing sum of watch time minutes as watch time minutes, and then I'm doing the dense rank on the basis of order by watch time minute descending, and then I'm giving it the rank, right? So this will give the rank on the basis of each journal, right? So now I will do select journal, comma, watch time minutes, comma, user ID. So these three columns I need from this table CTE, where 2.5 है, 2.5 है, where Rn equal to 1, right? So this would give the result now. These are the movies who have the watch time in 180 minutes. Like that is a uh, watch time for each user ID. You can see that 180 watch minutes for action, the same watch time minutes we have, because that is the data which we have. And this user ID for action, comedy, we have okay, partition by journal, order by watch time minute descending, right? And some are watch time minutes and watch time minute. Yeah, queries, right? So yeah, it will give this result only sci-fi 180 minutes each journal per user. This user ID 180, 180, 180. 10 language. Let's give a row number because we have a same information. This will give the output now. So action having a 1663, comedy have a 287 user ID watch time, documentary have the highest watch time 180 minutes for user ID 64, drama have the same watch time at 180 for 1702. So this will give the result for genre, watch time, and for the user ID. So I hope this question is clear now. Let's move to the next question, 10. Find the most recent review for each movie. Right. Select most recent review for each movie. So we would be joining these two tables, Netflix movies. Select start from join Netflix reviews. P. And here I need to check for Netflix reviews. We have a movie ID, right? And here also we have a movie ID. Yeah. So we would be joining on the basis of movie ID on A dot movie ID equal to B dot movie ID, right? That would be information that we would be first joined. One second, sorry, I haven't given the name for this. Now, so this would be the information. Now, find the most recent review. Recent review means like we need to go for the review. We have a review ID, user ID, right? So we would be go for the movie ID. Then we will go for the user ID, which user have given the recent review. Then we say as a review ID. Now find the most recent review for each movie, right? So it will give the information. Let's take information for what will be my result look like. Okay, it is running. I'm going to use column movie ID. So movies into movies table a dot movie ID. Let's run this. So yeah, find the most recent review for each movie, right? So in this question also, we would be saving SQL as, and then we would right find the most recent review, right? We use the row number only. Select star, comma, row number over. Find the most recent review for each. So we would be going partition by movie ID, order by user ID. Let's run this movie now. So we have a movie ID, this is a user ID, this is a review ID. I also let me go for the text. Review text was there, no, in the column. Hmm. Review date. Hmm. And also we would be not using order by review date, right? Let's go for this now. Column review date. What's the name of the column? RIREVIEW date. Yeah, it's correct. Row number of partition by movie ID. And the most recent review for each movie, like order by review date. Why it is saying invalid column? We could do the same invalid column review date. One partition by movie ID, order by review date sending. Um, invalid column review date. Let me copy this. There was review date. REVIEW underscore DATE. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. It's the same column. User ID, review ID, that is the same also. Why is not working? Review. Let me go to the Excel to copy that review. Yeah, why it is giving me error? It is the same column. Free dot movie ID, star, only over partition by movie ID, order by review date, inverse body name, review date, VIPV, PVIEW, and here also we have a same name, review date, right? Review text by review date. Okay, one second. I'm not giving the sending as of now, just need to check. Tell this story. One second. Partition by movie ID. It will not work because order by code is needed. Order by RTVIEW review underscore date. Like we have an underscore, right? I don't know why it's not working. Review underscore date. And if I need to check, I guess order by REVIEW underscore DATE. Big int. One second, let me fix it up. User ID. Press a user ID, but it will come now because we need to find with the help of review data. It will come. One second. Yes, you want me. Let me take the review date here first. Okay. Okay. And let star from this person star from CTE. Yeah, here it is coming review date. Like, let me name this review date at first. Review date of this. That is the following name. TEE. Now, select star, comma, row number over partition by movie ID, order by review date updated, right? From, let me check if it's running now. Okay, PRTI. Yeah, will give now. Review date. Maybe there is a problem with the space. That's why it was not coming. Because I copied from the Excel now. That's why. So whenever that problem arises, you can just name the column in the CTE and then you can like take the update column here and it will work now. Okay. So here I've done select star row number. So now we need to fetch the most movie, right? So select movie ID, movie ID, review date, sorry, review date, or rather the old column, right? We will be taking this comma, then we say user ID, right? So these things which we need and start showing comma, right? So this will be your answer now. So for each movie ID and these are the review date on the basis of user ID. These are the let me name is at right. Okay. right? And most recent, so we need to filter it out on the basis of one, right? Select, copy, one, A, where RK equal one, right? So it will give you the result of latest movie ID, right? You can see that review date. For each review date, this user, and also let me take the review text that which user have uh, review text, yeah. Okay, review date, dated, now review underscore text, and then I will copy this here, and okay, now it will run. So it will give on the basis of each review text for each movie ID. You can see that. So for this movie ID, the review date for this user was on this date. That was the latest. For this movie ID, this is the latest, right? So we have a 500 records for these movies, right? So yeah, so 11th question is your homework question. I won't be solving this question because this question was also on the basis of the same uh, conceptual last movie each user was. The same question you can also try. Now let's move to the hard question. This will like take your information, like it will judge your understanding also because this was the easy question on the basis of the most asked question which is being asked on the basis of the window question, right? Window aggregation questions are being done. If you have already like able to do this question, then 80% of your SQL is good. So this would like this is the second project which I have performed on Netflix. The next question, the next SQL project would be on Spotify only, which is a similar business, the watch time, watch ID, right? So it would be a good hands-on if you have watch till here. And so after this, we would also need to prepare a dashboard. So it would take a step by. So right now we need to go for a like let's move to the hard question now. Okay, Netflix hard questions. 11 question is your homework. You can like perform that question and you can like you can put that answer in the chat box or maybe comment box. I would rather checking that like who has a correct understanding of the 11th question. So you can put your answers of 11th question on the chat box or in the comment section, right? So the hard question, we need to perform the hard question now. Let's move to the hard question. The question is find the users who downgraded their subscriptions plan, right? So this question would be basically based on the lead and lag, right? So first of all, I need to explain you every user when if that is a product-based company, right? If a user has taken a subscription of 1 year and if they have not happy with the service or the other competitors are offering a good attractive plan, they would definitely either churn or either they would uh, downgrade their plan so that like they can not invest too much of amount if they are not happy with the service, right? So that question is basically we need to find those users who downgraded their subscriptions, right? We would be fetching the information on the basis of this table, which is Netflix subscription table, right? So you can say we have a subscription ID, we have a user ID, plan type, premium, right? So I believe okay, we have a start date, this is the end date, and this is a payment type. So we need to find the user ID first because that user we need to find. Then we need to find for the plan type, which plan they have bought. Then we would start date. Then we would use the lag of plan type because that we need na plan type plan comma one over partition by user ID, and then we would say order by start date, right? We can name as previous plan, comma, Netflix subscription. Yeah, so it would be giving null because each user ID is distinct. That's why I want to test your understanding that whether my result would come in a like if you can see that here in this table, no one has degraded. It is according to the data that no one has degraded the services, but like most of the companies they have a data they would track the data, but here the idle queries is the right that we need to track the user ID who have downgraded their subscription plan. So we would be doing a lag because lag is going backward. Like we need to check for the plan type, right? Then over partition by user ID because each user uh, because here different users are there. They don't have a duplicate here in the user ID. That's why it is showing a previous flag. But the solution would be the same. Then plan type and previous plan we can compare, and on the basis of that we can check for the percentage that previous minus plan type upon this. Like if we need to check what is the percentage of the plan type of the users they have switched to the previous plan type, right? Then we need to put the case when on that. So definitely that's also I will explain you. But here the logic wise is the same only that here we have a distinct user ID. That's why it is showing the previous plan as a null. But the solution would be the same. Like, let's move to our next question. Uh, Identify the binge watcher users who watch at least three movies in a row with a short time. Okay, this is actually a tricky question. We need to identify the binge watchers. Binge watchers means who are watching the movie day after, like, so once the movie is over, they watch again movie. So once movie is over, again they are watching the another movie, right? So there is very short span of time, right? So here also we would using the function as a lead, not a lag. I will tell you why. We would say uh I guess for not this table. This table only we will see. Netflix user ID and you say watch time minute. Then here I will tell you how we can go for the technology. See, whenever we say users will watch at least three movies in a row within a short span. Like so if I say I have watched Sacred Game today at 3-1, right? So that series is lasts for around 1 hour 30 minutes. Then again, I have taken a 5 minutes break, and then again I watch another series, right? So I am moving forward. I'm not going backwards, right? So here, that's why we use a lead function. So we would say lead of my watch time minutes. And I run, run, sorry, location by user ID ordered by watch time. We would copy the same function because we need three consecutive. This is the first consecutive. This is the second consecutive. Here we would do the change on second by taking the user ID also as second one times uh, the third, which is third watch time minutes from this table watch time, Netflix watch time, watch history. Select. Now we have a user ID, we have a watch time minute, right? So we can do select start from VTE where now there is a function of time difference. Equals time. We can use the date div also. Uh, it is same as a date div actually. Time that literally R, comma, was time minutes. Then we say next was time minutes is legend equal 3. That is my first condition which I need to same timestamp difference. R next was time minute comma source for time less than equal to 3. So what I have done is we have taken us all the information of this like start from CT where timestamp different R, which I need in terms of R, which is a watch time minutes. The first watch time minute, then this is the next watch time minutes, which I've used this. Same way I have used one second. This is okay. Here I would choose second would come now, not yeah. So here, what I've done, I have taken a watch time. So it will compare first with this, and then this with this. So that's why I've done, and less than equal 3. I don't think so. There would be a result. I doubt it. Attention not. Okay, yeah, we need to use a date ticket. Date is. Let's see if minutes. Will do to find watch time minutes. Let's watch time means minus 1 second watch time minus third watch time minutes each watch time. This is yeah. Next watch time main. Invalid column. Okay, 1 second. Next watch. Okay, the spelling is wrong. Let's watch. Yeah, it will not give a result because the data is not according to this question. That's why but the logic is correct. Every time whenever you have the question like this, we need to watch at least three consecutive or something like we need to watch how many users have watched three consecutive episodes. The logic would be same. We would be using a lead, this question, then we would be doing a lead or watch time in a second, and then third, and then we need to compare this with this, and then we need to compare second with third. So that would be the logic, right? So yeah, that was the question. Let's move to our third question. Ah, Now we need to track rating trend for specific movie over time. We need to track rating for specific movie over time. Rating. So we will be going for a Netflix review table. We will select the review ID, movie IDs, track rating trend, no? For specific movie. Okay, review ID, movie ID. Then we would should use the lag function on the basis of rating ID. Yeah, not rating, yeah, rating only. Uh, Rating comma one over partition by movie ID because it is saying track rating for specific movies. Track movie ID ordered by movie date. Or track rating of specific movie ordered by the movie as this would be my previous rating, right? Yeah. Next reviews. So yes, we'll give you a rating. This is review, and also I need to give rating also. This is rating and current rating. Now you will understand what I am uh, able to compare. This is current rating. This is previous rating. So for this movie ID, we have current rating as a one. For the same movie review for A24, let me go for user ID also. User ID, right? One second. See, this user have given a rating for this movie as a one. Then again, this user 345 for the same movie has given 4. This was a previous rating. So every time you can see, we are doing a partition on the movie. Whenever the partitions are changing, the previous rating is also have a null for the first, right? So that would be my previous rating. So I would save as the CTE as now I need to check the trend. So whenever you are checking the trend, you need to uh, subtract, right? So would be select review ID, comma, sorry, this is current rating, comma, user ID. Then I would use a whenever you are checking the trend. Say about I need to check the trend for the year on year sale. You would be doing a current minus previous, but here we would be using a current rating. Same way, current rating, which is this minus my previous rating, right? So I would give as a rating change. The type data input number and protocol sector. Okay, I need to go for the bracket actually. Why is not coming? Current rating minus previous rating. The data type and vector are current rating minus previous upon and rating minus previous upon previous into 100. Oh, I am not coming. The project was same only, right? Review ID, movie ID, current rating. Let me go to a chat GPT and uh, it should work. Why is not working? Because the data environment. Let's do one thing. 1 second. Let's save in CT2 and user ID. Uh, so rating. Sorry, current rating minus this is previous rating. Let me not doing minus. We are just having the value here right now. This is from CTE. Now I need to do select star comma current minus previous. Let's change. CT underscore 2 multiple times for CT current rating. Sorry. CT2. CT2 from CT2. Sorry. Yeah. So you can see that this is a change. We have a previous rating, this is a current rating, and this is a change. So here there is a null. This is a change of 5 because what I'm doing, this is I'm doing current rating 2 times. Wait, let me use this. It will get confused and I will explain you what I am done. Yeah. So current rating, previous rating, and change. So current minus previous current rating. Okay, okay. Wait, one. I have not. 1 second. Correct. Rating minus previous rating. Yeah, this one. I thought it worked, so that's why I was checking, but I don't know why it is not working. Bracket. Let me give this query to ChatGPT because uh, let me 1 second. Okay. Um, uh, yeah, we need to cast. So let me copy this and then let me rerun this again. Sorry. So you can see the same we have taken lag and then what they have done, they have cast rating as float. Now it will run. So that was the issue. So I guess we need to go for the, yeah. So you can see the change is now 4 minus 1. So rating was current for this movie ID was 4, previous was 1. 2, current, previous was 5. So this is the change. So this is the on the basis of each movie ID, right? So that is the result for this and the logic is correct now. I am deleting this query. Right. Now let's move to the next question. Identify users who switch genres frequently. This would be my last question. 11th question would be homework. And I find the previous and next movie watched by each user. I've also mentioned league and lag you need to use, right? So each one question I have already spared and you need to perform, right? Now we need to identify users who switch genres frequently, right? So this is also a straightforward questions. We need to go for the genre. This genre is within the you watch history, I believe. Yeah, no, the movies. Yeah. Mm, so let's start from Netflix underscore movies. A join to Netflix movies, and then we need to watch on the visual watch time now. let's do this question on the basis of subquery, right? Let's do this. That would be understanding also. Like select, first we need to use a user ID, right? This is the user ID. Was first I need to identify user, right? Then I will take genre, which is from this table. Then I would use the watch time on Netflix movies. Netflix watch this, right? Yeah, Netflix watches the table only. No? Yeah. Let me run this first. It got hanged 1 second. Uh, mm, what is this? Yeah, let me run this. Email column was what is the column name for was time? Images now. Was time. Was time means right. So user ID, gender, and watch time in minutes. Now we need to identify who switched their genders, right? So let's do one thing. We would be using a subquery for that, right? So we would be using a lag here also. Select user ID, gender, same, and the watch time means using a lag for gender. Comma one over partition by user ID order by my watch time minutes as previous journal, right? Which I am taking all this information from this table, which is this. I'm giving as A. Now let me run this query. Yeah. So you can see, let me say genre as current genre. This is the current genre of the movie. So user ID 1, the current genre was comedy, it would comedy, horror, comedy. So you can see for each user IDs, the previous genre is displaying on the basis of the user's ID, right? User ID. So, and these are the genres for the current. Now, we need to identify user who switch genres frequently, right? So, I need to where a current genre is not equal to previous genre. Because if I say action, right? So it is they have not switched. They have not switched their genre frequently. So that is the main condition. So when I run this query, this previous genre, current genre, into the column previous genre, into the column current genre. So this where genre, current genre, 1 second. Just find this is the main query. I'm taking all information this and then I would taking where uh Okay, sorry. Got it. We would say journal only. Journal is not equal to previous journal because in the corner we are journal. One second. We will this is a column name only, na? Previous journal, lag, journal one, partition by user ID or was time means as previous journal. I'm taking all this information from this table. This is the and then I am displaying this this. I don't know why it's not coming. One second. User ID journal was time minus lag journal one over partition by user ID. Ordered by was time means as previous journal. This was the particular main query and taking everything from there. This is A. This is the alias which I've taken a name from, like given a query as alias A, where journal is not equal to previous journal. Let me say this in subquery, like a CT. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, right. Select start from T. Uh, sorry, wait. It's CTEs. So it is saved in a city. Now I will say select start from city where this gender is not equal to previous gender. Right. So you can see that now. Sci-fi. So for user ID 61, sci-fi switch to documentary, action to sci-fi, drama to action. So these are the most frequent users, right? So yeah, that would be the complete project on the Netflix. I hope you understand this. Now we would be moving to Power BI. In our Power BI, we would be doing a different sort of, like I won't be doing a transformation, and that we would be starting from the next project. Here I would display that which what all KPIs we can give you. I will give you how we can go for the dashboarding Netflix. So these queries I would definitely give you. And this like 11th and 5th question would be homework. Like you can just write your question in the comment box. That would be a very good. Like and also guys, please, like you are watching the video but you are not hitting the subscribe. So I want each and one every one of you to hit a subscribe button because definitely I would like bring you a more fantastic subjects or fantastic projects that no one have in a history have shown to you, right? So I like definitely it would be a good learning for you. So 11th and 5th, I want every each one of you to try and give the answer. Like this, I would save and definitely I also will save these questions with you in a you can take a help for this also, right? Let's move to uh, definitely I will save like I'll save in the end. Now let's move to Power BI. So first of all, I will tell you a little bit like it would be a quick introduction about Power BI, what the Power BI looks like. So Power BI is always if you want to do any sort of transformation, then you are want to build a visual on the basis of your data. Then we use Power BI. So Power BI is one of the like very good engine. It's a BI engineer tool where you can do everything. So in a SQL, where we are writing a SQL queries in a Power BI, we have a DAX. So DAX is used for any kind of calculation where we need to perform over the top of the query, right? So let me try to upload the data, then I will explain you the data model also, how we are doing the data model, right? So let me pull the data first. Click on the get data. We have a different sources. We have Excel notebook, Power BI, semantic model, data flow, data verse. So we have many. You can see that many data like get data is there. You have Azure, GitHub, LinkedIn Field Navigator, everything is there, right? We have Amazon. So in this project, I will do one thing. Let's try to import data from SQL Server. Uh, we need to give the server name. Let's see. My server name. Yeah, one second. SQL Express. SQL Express. I think it is not working here. I need to actually fix it up because I'm not. Let's wait for some time. I guess it is working. Okay, I it is not working. Let's do one thing. Okay. Okay, SQL Express and my database is Netflix. That is, I recommend continuing for directory. Hi guys, it's not working, I believe. Uh, yeah, it's not working. Let's do one thing. Let's try to import from the that SQL CSV files only. Okay, let's try to do only because the downloads files I need to do CSV file, not Excel. Text CSV file. And it is coming one by one. Load. So yeah, one data is already uploaded. Now let's move to our text CSV subscription. Subscription is already done. Now let's do it's lagging a bit actually. Then we go for a review. Watch history. Then we go for the users. Okay, so we have uploaded the files, CSV files. Now let's go for a data model. Okay. Uh, okay, go for this. So you can see that as it is, like once I uploaded the data, the model, like this is called data model. It is already uh, they have assigned the tables within themselves. What so you can see that this table is assigned to Netflix Watch on the basis of this user, I'm sorry, movie ID. You can see the star, uh, Netflix movies, movie ID, and Netflix subscription is on the basis of Netflix users, right? For the each user ID. So automatically, when you uploading the data, it will give a sign within themselves. Now go for the report with review. First of all, we would design some of the visuals, right? So let's expand this. Right, so I expand it. Now let's try to make a Power BI. I'm sorry. Let's try to go for first of all a stack bar chart on the basis of the movies, which is country-wise users I want to track, right? So I would say users, country-wise users on the basis of Eastern. Not Eastern, sorry, not Eastern, wait, one second. Country-wise on the basis of payment status. Let's go for this payment status. Let's go for this one. Yeah. So let me format this visual. So this is country of payment, not of country, not payment status. One second. Mm, subscription. So we want to check how many countries have go for the subscription, right? Right. Yeah, that would be a better. So you can go, you can check that. We have a premium, we have a basic, and we have a standard. So count of country. Let me format this visual. Okay. I don't need a blue. I would use a different color. So x-axis, square gold color. I would use red theme would be the, yeah, this is red. No, this would be black only, I believe. Black color is fine for that. Uh, title, con sorry, country wise plan type. Plan type. my span type, and I need a color actually. Background color, this is correct. So visual now. Actions, values, color blue, and also column color will be red. Uh, this color would be fine. This graph would be come here. Subscription plan, country-wise plan type, right? So premium have a highest number, and we have basic, then we have standard, right? So this would be my first graph. Now I need to go for the cards. Let me go for the card, right? Right. So this would be my card. Now I want to see the total number of journals. Okay, okay, we just one second. Where is my card? One second. Uh, Okay. So I need to go for the average rating. That is my average rating. Okay. Then I go to Control C, Control V. Then I will go for a rating. So the sum of a rating. I don't need a sum. I need a count. Count of rating. This is my count of rating. Then I will give watch history, watch time. This is a sum of watch time. What? How many users have watched the total? This is a watch time, right? I will place this here, and this two would be here, and another one I will place, and control C, control V. Here I will place another as this would be my average rating. This is count of rating. This would be sum of watch time minutes, sum of watch time. This I will be release years, right? No. I will change this somewhere. Fine. Okay. So 500 movies got released in a year. This would be my this right. So I would make only one yeah, right. So when you go for a car, go for the visual, go for general, title, on, text, average, sum of average rating. This would be my in red color. So for I then this would be my bold. This would be my bold, and then I would go for color. I would give black only. Inside I need black. Subtle spacing effect. Background I need red. Yeah, that is correct. Red. No, charcoals. I need this color only actually. Now this is this one. Wait 1 second. I've used this one now. I have to use this one. Yeah, it's saying now. So you will format this general title count of 80 of 18 looking format printer change general title HP was summer was time and this should be my format printer again. I will do this count of release. Yes, right. So 500 release movies, and I need to remove this now. Let me remove this. Okay, go for category label of. This would be category label of, category label of, right? So now I need to upload one Netflix design, which I will upload. We'll go for insert, image, Netflix logo. I need to change the color. Color is not going actually. 1 second. Background color, more color. Yeah, this color I need. That is the exact color I need. But I need for background. I don't need no feeling. Subtle spacing effect. Yeah, background color. I need this. This is red. Perfect. copy. I need for this color as well. General is red. For this also general red. And this also general rate. Now it is going with the same count of ratings. Okay. And for this also I need a background color now, where I will choose background and color. Where is color? Once where is color? No, once again. Yeah, background color white is visual colors, columns, yeah, colors, design. Yeah, now it is done good. Now I need to go for background. We'll click here, title. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So now we would be going for a country-wise. So every time, whenever you are going for any kind of dashboard, the best thing whenever you want to create, you need your cut colors should be subtle in itself, right? So as you can see that now red is going with everything. So this is a country-wise plan tab. Now I want to go for how many users have watched average duration, like what is the average duration of the users who watch a movie, right? So that I need to check. So I would go for the not funnel, I would go for the this clustered bar chart. I will go for a clustered bar chart, right? Not clustered bar chart, I will go definitely with clustered column chart. So I will say Netflix movies have a user ID average, sorry, movie ID. They have each genre, duration, y-axis, and then I will give movie Netflix movies with reviews, right? They have a review date with rating. They're not rating. I am sorry once again. Ah, mm, duration minutes for each user. Mm, So I go with home. So what I've done is this is sum of duration minutes by device type. So how much minutes are being by which device? I want to track that, right? So I need to go for this red also. So I click here. No, sorry, I click here, format painter. I'll click here. So every now visual is a good looking. Let me not go for this. I need to go for the bar chart. This is still a better option. Go for this format painter. Okay, this it's not going for everything. I need to choose a different plot once again. Clustered bar chart. So 100% stack bar chart. Okay, one second. That is not graph I need. The waterfall chart. Donut. I need to actually present with one color. That's why it is having a hard time because I cannot give the red to the same. Let me fix it up. If I can give the red for the same color. Let's try to do one thing. I am giving red only. Legends. I am turning it off. Legends. Go for general. Title. I'm giving summarization minutes by device type. Then text color is black. Background is this is correct. Effect background is white only, which I need. Visual borders is no need. Shadow data format. Header, yeah. Colors I need to have red. Okay, sorry, not this one I need. Okay, sorry, oh God, one second. Detail, data format, header count, icons, and then this tooltip, background. This is white. Where's the color? If I need to go for the color, position, padding, advanced option, title, background color this, text color, this is red. Okay, now this is a text color, subtle, the divider. Okay, let me go for divider. That is the thing. Okay. Ignore padding effect. No, visual borders. No, this is visual borders. Shadow of data format. Icon, border white, background. No, this is not. I don't know how can we change this color for the pie chart for type, auto, text. Yeah, this is. So label colors, I need apply value color red and drill color also red. But I don't know, I'm not changing background red. Okay, let's not go for this graph because I don't know why it's not coming. Let's go for the different graphs. Okay. Clustered bar chart. We can go for a clustered bar chart. That's this a sign. Still a better option. Um, so it's small, which I've already done. Third column chart. So it's 100% stack. Let's go for this one only. But I'm not able to, like, the data wise, it's showing the same label, right? So let's go for this area, line and clustered. No, I do not. Go for this one only. Okay. Now I need to go for the background color red only. That I view my current theme. Okay, 1 second. Let me go for the vanilla craft now. Let's go for let's go. We have not done rating now. What is the average rating by each user, right? Let's go for the okay, average rating, and we need to go for the rating. Sorry, not here. Rating on the basis of genres, right? So it is showing good now. So this is the average rating. You can see we would go for the same. We would copy paste this. For my painters, go for this. And this is the average rating. So this is the average sum of rating by genre. So I believe this graph is going good now. With so this is country-wise plan type, sum of duration measured by device type. This is sum of rating by genre, right? So yeah, definitely these are the KPIs which we can deliver. So yeah, that's it. This is the dashboard which you can present like to the stakeholders. These are the sum of average rating, count of journal. Like so, let me. I just need to add a background now. Netflix is the logo is correct. It's a looking very good Netflix and insert. I need to go for the background actually. Current. No, it is not a good theme actually. I need a red color theme. Customize current theme. Text. Visual. Page. Let me go for the red. Line. One no, it is not going good. It's full red only. Go for support only. Yeah. So I can't go for the full red because as you can see that when I go for the full red, it is going something weird. So you can go for the black. Let me go for a black, little bit of black in color. Let me customize currently. Page. Go for the black. Yeah, it is still going better, I would say, right? So that is a dashboard. Let me go for the one last dashboard, which I need to go for the trend, right? You can go for the watch. I want to go for the this so that line chart. This line chart. Yeah, here this line chart. I need to create for the line chart on the basis of my start date, my sorry, my watch date and my start date. This is my coming as I don't need day, I don't need month, I don't need year. Okay, wait 1 second. Start date is Netflix user. I have something known as this is release year. This is net release year is going with the Netflix subscription start date. Go for this one release year and okay, I need to go for a month wise. The no year, quarter, okay, month wise. Month wise. Yeah, this is good. So counter payment status by month. This is a payment tracking. You can see that this is going good. Let me go for uh, on my printer. Wait, we're going good. 1 second. So it is saying count of payment status by month. So what is the payment type? Like once put count. I've just dragged this on the basis of subscription. Let me go. This. So this is the count of payment. I need to squeeze a bit. Go for a big, no, not a big one because I need to outline. So I'm just so yes, definitely that is a good looking, but I need a border at least the red. I need a color red. Okay, go for this graph. Let me go for the y-axis values, lines, color, blue. I don't need blue. I need red. That is a good red. So it is going right. So now it is going good. Count of payment status by months, right? So that is a good dashboard now. You can make a good use of it. Let me take a snippet of that. Okay, let me save it somewhere. I need to download. Okay, not save something. 1 second. Click on this. Let me save it. Download Netflix dashboard. Click on save. This is a good dashboard now. We can see the sum of average rating, count of rating. This is the sum of watch time. This is count of release year. And this is the country-wise plan type. This is the sum of duration minutes by device type. This is sum of rating by genre, and this is the count of payment status by month. So this is a like high-end level. I have not go through the depth of the Power BI because this video will continue to be long because I will need to explain you with the help of DAX functions also how you can go for the DAX, right? So yeah, uh, definitely this video, if you help, like if you have learned a lot, you can go for the like button also. Let's do one thing. I need to place one graph. Now it will give a now a good image now. It is good now because if I add more graph, it will now dull the blackness of the background, right? So I won't give it. So yeah, that's it for our video. It is going to be like if I need to see the timing, it is exceeded 2 hours 41 minutes. So yeah, definitely if you like this video, you can hit a like button, and if you have not subscribed to the button, you can go for a subscribe. And for the next one, we would go for the Spotify, which we have covered Netflix. So we would be covering the same. First, we would go for the 12 to 15 question of the SQL, and then we would deep dive the Spotify dashboard. In the next, I would definitely go for the transformation as well, where I would removing the null values, like how we can remove the null values with the help of like Power Query. So there's a tool known as Power Query where you can transform the value, right? So that's it for today. Hope I will meet you next time. So Spotify project will come by next week, maybe the first Tuesday or Wednesday. I will try to upload a video, and definitely thereafter I will go for the next project. So I will cover around 10 projects. This was the second project of Netflix. Third would be the Spotify. If you want to share, like if you want to see all the projects that I will be covered in both SQL and Power BI. I have already uploaded on my channel. You can go over there. There would be a section of post. You can go over there and just check how many projects, and what are the values it can bring to your data. And also, you can upload this all the information on your GitHub project as well. It will give you a very value because these are the projects which are being performing on day-to-day basis by their people as well, right? So it will give you a immense in like a standout as well. And if you want to publish the dashboard, you can like publish this as well, and you can just mention uh my name as well. Like if you want to publish on the LinkedIn, if someone tries through LinkedIn, so you can connect with me on LinkedIn with the help of that is my LinkedIn profile. You can go over there. So let me go over there. So that is my LinkedIn profile. You can let me click on this first of all. So yeah, you can this that's my LinkedIn profile. You can like go over there and just like maybe you can like tag me, and I would definitely give a like on your LinkedIn post. So that's it for today, guys. Definitely, if you hope you like the video, you can go for the like, and you can also share the content with other people who want to be a part of data analytics journey project West Learn. Okay, thank you. Have a great weekend and have a great day. Goodbye.